Isokohetse ipakelle motlhofo nkare service ena ne lebile nna tota, like even the teaching when he went on and on and on when he was teaching the apostle, it was like and I kind of connected with it somehow. It's like a pain you know, but and I feel so light, honestly. I feel light. I'm empowered in terms of knowing that God is God and He's a faithful God, and I feel so blessed. The service was very good, but every time I'm in this place, I feel at peace. So the service was very encouraging. I feel so much encouraged.
Siame thata re kgothaditse mo re kgothetsela mo go maswe e leng gore ditshegofatso tse re mo go tsone dikgolo ra leboga ka service ya bontsi.
Greetings. The service today was marvelous, and the message was the best for the last. We have to go to the house of God having expectations, knowing that what we expect will be established. The same way Mary expected Jesus Christ to perform a miracle of turning water into wine, knowing that and having faith that He is capable. The same way you will not go to a well without a bucket. Do not go to church without expectations and faith, because our God can make the impossible possible. He makes miracles. He can perform miracles which seem impossible to the human understanding. Thank you very much.
It's been a long time so I asked for directions. The teaching was good, and I feel encouraged and elated.
So Jesus has just been baptized. A week later, he finds himself in the situation. I love the fact that the mother had a faith in him. And the mother had it to her that the only one that can save us from this shame is Jesus Christ himself. I don't know how, but there might be a solution. Just like I am praying for you today. May Jesus remove you from every shame you might have in life. I prophesy, I don't know how, but I decree there is going to be a solution. Come on, tell your neighbor there is going to be a solution. That neighbor does not believe. Turn to another one, say there's going to be a solution. Listen, maybe yours is not the issue of the wine, but I am here and I'm aware that there are people that can have different issues that can bring a certain shame unto them, especially if they profess to be the children of God. I'm not speaking to a child of God, but on this very day I decree, I declare, just like in the day in Cana, may the Lord in the name of Christ do a miracle in your life and remove you from all your shame. The Bible says there is no shame unto the righteous man. And I prophesy, shake your neighbor, say, today you are getting out of your shame. So Christ looked at this woman and said, why do you trouble me? Because my time is not yet. Are you hearing this? Meaning that yet entitled to perform any miracle. It means that if I check in the realities of the spirit, I am not yet given the power yet for me to perform the miracle. This is not how my miracle shall begin. But there is something that this woman did that troubled Jesus. She did not listen to what Christ have said, but you know that she turned away And she said, whatever he tells you to do, make sure you are doing it. Are you hearing this? Who is complaining here? It's Jesus himself. But the woman does not hear the complaint. But the thing that she has does not care about what is being said. Because she knew that when I came to Jesus, I knew that there is a solution. So I don't know about you, that when you come to the house of God, what is it that you are hoping for? Some people returns back the same, despite this verse that says you cannot go back the same. Simply because we appear, but we appear without an expectation. The absence of expectations is not the element of faith. Am I talking children of God? As much as the house of God is the house of God, it means God cannot just gather us only for us to come and sing hymns and go back the same. We must not be familiar with the presence of God. We must not be familiar with the house of God, so that we just come because it is Sunday. Some of you come because if you remain home, the man of God will ask you where you were. Some of you come because if you remain home, your brother will ask you if you have backslided. But those are not reasons enough. We must come to the house of God knowing that we are appearing in the presence of God. And then our faith must be stirred up. That as I go to the presence of God, as I'm going to embark in that journey of divine utterance, there is a substance for me. You don't come to the well empty-handed. What are you going to draw with? But where am I going with this? This is where I'm going. The governor said it is according to the custom that the good wine is brought first, and then later on, when people have drank the wine, and then maybe you can bring the lesser one. The issue is this, that if they have drunk the good one, they will not even know if the next one is not good enough. You are getting the skill there, right? So they are not going to differentiate. So now the good one must be brought first. But Jesus Christ broke the atmosphere by defiling a principle there. Every time when the miracle of God happens, you must understand he does not define your natural principles. The way God answers us, he is looking for an opportunity to defy the physical principles. Because anything that can be explained cannot be the source and the attributes of the Spirit of God. He calls the things that are not as if they are. That is what the Bible says. Now, listen to this. For God to confirm my word, may he confirm a miracle in your life.